St. Circus Church in Tehran, where Iranian Christians and Muslims have gathered to honor the late Ayatollah Seyed Ali Khamenei, Iran's former supreme leader, whose martyrdom on the first day of a major U.S.-Israeli military offensive marked the start of a 40-day national mourning period. While the church is filled with candles, hymns, and solemn prayers as attendees pay their respects, this memorial highlights national unity and interfaith symbolism, demonstrating that religious minorities in Iran peacefully coexist with the Muslim majority and share the same fate, joys, and sorrows of the nation. Well, the presence of Iranian officials, including the Minister of Culture, underscores the political significance of the ceremony and the close link between state and public expressions of grief. Families, community leaders, and young people are all present, showing the depth of public sentiment and the respect felt across generations. Well, the memorial also reflects on Khamenei's historical legacy, his role in shaping Iran's political and social life, and how his leadership is remembered across diverse communities.
The U.S. government has agreed to a ceasefire, though it was reluctantly accepted by the hostile side. Initially, Washington believed it could even change Iran's government through a military attack. However, it has come to realize that the great Iranian nation always stands with and supports the Islamic Republic.
We have witnessed in these recent times bombings in the name of supporting the Iranian people, where we saw not only no support, but also crimes. The Minab school, the martyrdom of our supreme leader, all of these indicate that there was no support, and it was merely killing. The Iranian people proved to the entire world that the U.S. knelt down and begged to open the Strait of Hormuz. This is one of the clear signs of the victory of the Iranian people.
Well, Armenian community participation reinforces social solidarity and intercommunal respect, highlighting decades of peaceful coexistence and mutual support between Iran's majority and minority populations. Well, this gathering takes place after nearly 40 days of intense conflict involving the U.S. and Israel against Iran. Amid this backdrop, a 2-week ceasefire has now been announced based on Iran's 10-point proposal. The conditions include a permanent end to aggression against Iran, the lifting of all primary and secondary sanctions, termination of all UN Security Council resolutions, and recognitions of Iran's control over the Strait of Hormuz and acceptance of its right to enrich uranium. Officials describe this ceasefire as a critical step toward cautious de-escalation, offering a measure of stability and hope for the region. Well, the atmosphere here is both somber and reflective. Attendees speak quietly of the late leader's dedication and the sacrifices made by Iranians over the past weeks. For many, the memorial is not only a tribute to a fallen leader, but also a moment to reaffirm national resilience, unity, and hope for peace. Saman Kujuri, RT, Tehran.